Hello. It is Monday, February 1st, 2021, and this is the Yormish Full Body Workout. It's been a little while because right now it is still cycle 5, part 1, iteration 6. All right. I've been doing something a little different with this. Well, I guess I should do the public as well. I'll do this first because it's in hand. All right, so a lot of these things, keeping it simple, filled it out today. A little bit different than the last time I did this. In some cases a little bit more, in some cases a little bit less. But most of these things are similar for all 3 sets. So in that case, to save myself a little bit of writing, I just did an arrow. Now I did do the writing a little bit, but then next it's just an arrow. So note to self, when I see an arrow, that just means I did all 3 sets with that. Takes me about 10 minutes to kind of write this out, it seems. So that seems like a bit much. Make things slightly more efficient so I have time to lazily talk to a camera. Okay, so kind of sitting through everything. I'm gonna do the hiccups. My body's gonna do the hiccups apparently. Okay. Here's the public service announcement. Please do not waste your time watching this video unless you have a very specific reason to watch this video. Because otherwise, for most folks, it would be a waste of time, and I would hate to see you waste your time. Today's theme, after I do a little bit of a stretch, is going to be no hesitations. All right. So, yeah, going to do a little bit of stretching near where the pull-up bar is, because that's what I'm going to be doing first, pull-ups. Then also see if I can set up this. It's going to be incline bench, and it's going to be a set of 2 pull-ups, and then 5 on the bench, 3 sets each, back and forth. First, a little bit of stretch. Not a whole bunch, just something my dad likes to do, so I'm going to do it. Thinking about doing about 3 sets of 7. See how that feels. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm curious how long this takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to set up the activity thing on here. Functional strength training, right? The first thing. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I slept for 13 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did not sleep Saturday or Saturday night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, back to the beginning. Feeling good about this. 1, 2, 3, seems like dynamic stretching before seems like a good idea, and static stretching after seems like a good idea as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Looking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also going to experiment with trying to close my eyes and focus on the movement of my body, what my body's telling me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Acknowledging it and then judging what to do based upon that. 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, today's theme is no hesitation. 1, 2, or minimal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it forward. 6, 7. Getting so used to rolling backwards. Rolling forward is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yes. There is this. I think that was done. Okay. Back to no hesitation. Feel fairly warmed up. I'm gonna do the pull-up as opposed to the chin-up. I was getting that wrong for years. 1, 2. All right. Not gonna cross my ankles like I used to because it seems more functional without it. Maybe put my knees together next time. I'll see how that feels. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Gotta be a little careful getting around that. Knees together, see how that feels. 1, 2. All right. Interesting. Kind of like the knees farther apart. Feels a little bit more natural. And let's say in a real world situation, I could use the legs for leverage if the knees aren't locked together. So I could swing to the side if need be. All sorts of good things could come from that. 1, 2, easier walking around this way, strangely enough. If I say I like this enough, will I convince myself that this is great? This is amazing. This is the most fun. I can't wait to do this. It is awesome. 1, 2. Oh yeah. This is absolutely wonderful. Actually, the funny thing is, maybe I'm of a simple mind, but that's actually starting to work. Ooh. Vocalize how great this is. Stress and tension leaving the body. Whew. Anything that makes you sad or mad or glad becomes very temporary sometimes in the face of getting the weight done. I think this is the 3rd set. 1, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, little pep in the step. Convincing myself that this is great fun, wonderfulness on so many levels. All right, I'm gonna. Next is squats, leg extensions, and leg contractions. Set of 3, set of 7, set of 3. What fun can we have with this? Oh my goodness. It is just wild fun. Let's have fun. Feel the goodness. Get the good breath in. All right. There we go. Get all set up for good times. Let's start out with the squats. Oh, there is a, you shouldn't be alive in here. Anyway, take care of that. Take that to the stuff to be thrown out. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, felt my back crack on that one. That was good. Nice little in the lower back. Gotta appreciate that. 1, 2. Oh yeah, point the toes. 3. There we go. 4, 5. Yeah, good stuff. 6. Not too much, not too little. 7. Getting out here, getting it done. Making it run smoothly, hopefully. The thing I figured out about this thing is putting my arms on the side actually helps with the going down and getting up. You can keep them there. 1, just 3, 2, 3. All right, here we go on the 2nd set. Feel the goodness. 1, yeah, 2, 3. It's kind of weird. If I put my legs or feet exactly parallel, there's some tension in the knees. And it seems like I don't go down quite as far. Spread out a little bit at an angle, you know, like that, but not too far. But maybe 15 degrees, maybe 30 degrees, maybe 20 degrees, somewhere in that area. And it feels so much smoother. It's so strange. It feels like I go down just a little bit further. A little less tension in that foot that translates to tension in the knee, possibly. I don't know exactly what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's finish up this 2nd set. Get the hand placement nice and proper. All right. 1, 2, 3. I have my kind of just do it if I'm thinking about it. There's 4. Was that the third set or second set? Yeah, this is the end of the second set. All right. Beginning of the third set. 1, 2. And I love the fact that like this point, this point, this point, this point, that point, that point, that point, and that point, I can stop at any point. That's 2. This is a 3. So having that ability to stop wherever, I want to kind of cultivate that with my squats. You know, a good deal of control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. There it is. Whew. All right. Last set for the third. One, 2, 3. All right. Next in the list should be chest machine and flies. Then it's pull downs and reverse flies. It'll be 3 sets of 7, 3 sets of 6, and then for the pull downs and reverse flies, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 6. So the flies and the reverse flies both get 6. Get a little bit closer here. Get a little, actually not closer. I want the full thing coming in. There we go. That'll be just fine. Chest machine first, flies next. Set a set of 7 each time, but I'm thinking maybe a set of 10. We'll get to 7 and we'll figure it out from there. 1, 2, oh yeah, set of 10. 3, not definitive. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it 7 just in case. 7. Set of 10 on these, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, alright, do feel it. 10. And closing my eyes does help with something. Not exactly sure what, but feels like something's flowing a little bit better with the eyes closed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweat. Begin this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. Set of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good stuff. We're going to do the right down after we get in the other room. So this shall be back to the chair, front of the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to the front of the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, I'm pretty well rested except for my calves, so, well, very well rested. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, second set of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm thinking about doing my counts, having a little pause mid-rep through. Last set of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, set that up for possibly next time. Kind of like keeping it in the fly as the default setting on this. All right. A little shift in the camera for dips and rocket chair. And it's going to be a set of 1 and a set of 2. And that is in line with the minimal hesitation ideal that I'm kind of pushing forward here in promotion of no minimal hesitation. 1. Nice little bounce on the landing. 1, 2. Because I feel like I hesitate on these a lot. 1. So 1, 2. Last set. 1. 1, 2. Okay. That's done with that. That was quick and easy. Here's something interesting. If I put my both knees forward like that, it seems a bit easier. Pushing my knees and my feet backwards, and maybe crossing my ankles. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably get rid of that habit in many faces. Knees and feet back, ankles uncrossed. seems a bit more difficult. Same exercise, just a different weight distribution. Whew. All right, got to make some notes. Made a few changes on the script. Good changes, I think. Breathing heavy. Feeling very good about that. The incline bench away because I don't need it right now. It doesn't need to be there. Let's do a little bit of writing, a little bit of add-on. So my chest machine, we switched that out to 10 every single time, all the way down the line. Gonna just X out the others. The flies, we switched that out to 7, all the way down the line. All right. Pull downs was 10, reverse flies, I think that was 7 as well. Everything down the line. Okay, cool. Then we had the dips in the rocket chair, the 1-2. I think we're good there. Next is curls and skull crushers. And last, chin-ups, actual chin-ups. So it'll be a set of 7, set of 6, set of 1. That's how we're gonna do it, 7, 6, 1. You know what, I'm gonna cross that out. We're gonna do, whoa. This document went crazy for a second. We're gonna do 6, 6, 1. Add up to good old lucky 13. 6, 6, 1s, balance the bicep and the tricep, even though I just did kind of a tricep exercise. I don't know, what should I do? I just said I would do it, I'll do it. I don't think that 1 rep is gonna make that much difference. Who knows, maybe it's the world. You know what? Who knows, maybe it is the world. So yeah, we're going back to 7. Just big arrow all the way through all the rest. 7 all the way through. It's, was it better to have not need than need not have? Whew. So 7, 6. All right. Hey, there's the jump rope. All right, here we go. Let's have fun with this. There we go. Gonna grab the weights, my trusty rusties. 7, then 6, then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Just 1. Put my thumb over instead of before. A little bit easier that way, it seems. But it's just 1, I shouldn't make it too easy. Hopefully I didn't cross my ankles there, I don't think I did. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was getting ready to do more. No, that's enough. That's enough. That's what I wrote down. And for this, I'm gonna gently stick with it, especially because flipping those thumbs to the outside. And I am feeling it. But in certain ways, it feels very good. Concentrate on those ways it feels good. Purification ceremony, as it were. This is the third set. I'm going to purify this set with a fan. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, a little wonky. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. One. Yeah. That feels proper. Feels good. No injury. No pushing things too hard. Nothing so far getting out of whack. It's just goodness on so many different levels. Put the weights away properly. Oh, all right. So I made the adjustments I needed to make it down. Go to the next thing, which is rolls and planks. Set of 6, set of 3. And the planks are using a breath to count. That's what we're doing. Set of 6. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. So the reason I stopped doing inverted sit-ups for a little while is I had a little tear right below my ribs, about an inch below my ribs on my, it seemed like inner abdominals, and it felt like a little bit of pain there. It could have been a muscle tear, I'm not exactly sure, but it's gone. And I think that was inverted sit-ups, just doing too many of them. Not that I was doing a lot anyway, but too many for me. So this has been a replacement for it. And yeah, I'm gonna go back sometime soon but not on these workouts. Okay. Let's get in that good plank position. And it's gonna be breaths. The count is gonna be on the exhale, empty, exhale, hold empty. That'll be when I count. And it's only gonna be 3, but 3 full breaths. A slight hold on the exhale, a slight hold before the inhale. Holding empty both ways. Or holding empty, holding full. But a hold both ways. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. I consider that the end of the cycle. Just getting used to that cycle. If I have too high of numbers, I'm not locking in that cycle. You'll never get perfect, but progressive practice is part of the progressive progression, right? Maybe. All right, here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. I think it's to 6. This is the second set. 5. 6. Second half of the second set. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 'Kind of liking the shakes on that. Getting a little bit of shakiness. So even with 3 breaths, good things are going on. Gonna bend a little bit. Arms feel a little stiff. Both these arms have that kind of stiff arm reward mechanism. A little bend before the third set. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. That feels about right. I'm gonna try to turn might seem easier than that sometimes. Also, I like the variation of it. 1. 2. Three. 4. And what I'm doing there is just getting to know my feelings. What it feels like to be very empty and what it feels like to be very full. Feeling that breath. Had to shift my knees on the rollers for a second there. So I'm gonna stretch the arms. A little bit of a bend there. Ease some of the tension that's in the elbow and in the anterior part of the bicep, I guess. Out away from posterior is back, anterior I think is front. So I guess front part of the bicep. I don't know. Whew. Oh, goodness. myself down a little bit. Just clear up that sweat. That feels a little bit better. Wipe my face down. See how long we've been at this. 41 minutes. That's not too bad. We're on the downhill because right now it is calf raises. What is it? Grips? Oh no, here it is. Calf raises. 13. And there we go. Calf raises and heel down, double base type thing. 13. 3 sets of 13, 3 sets of 60. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna. All right. A little bit of light on the subject. Yeah, why not put that there? Not gonna be sitting in the chair, so no harm to the camera. There we go. That seems like a good spot. Be able to see the heels. Go up and down on the calf raise. Good stuff. What I am gonna do though, make some moves. There we go. Just notice this thing. There we go. That feels a bit better, space-wise, and then you can always move that forward. Oh man. Whew. Here we go. That's running. All right. Not doing that right now. Going into muscle memory with that. This thing's excellent for calf raises as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wasn't sore, just my calves feel like they're made out of granite. And that is because last week, either on Wednesday or Thursday, I was by some stairs waiting for my grandmother to get down the stairs and waiting to help her out down the stairs if she wanted it. There's only a set of 3 stairs, so I was just sitting on the bottom one. I'm like, how many calf raises can I do? So I picked a number and kind of went beyond it. I didn't exactly find how many I could do, but I found out that I can do, at least at that particular moment, slow and controlled, just like I was doing there, at least 113. Almost decided to go to 130, but I was like, no. Okay. Here we're going for this. Gonna bounce those heels. Not at all. Not bouncing the heels. The heels don't leave the floor. Gonna bounce the toes. That's what I was trying to think of. Heels stay down, toes go up, which is not what I do for double bass, but hey, it's there. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Going to 60. Maybe I'll do 70. I think I was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 70. All right. Getting up is hard to do. That wasn't so hard. It just feels like a little bit of hesitation there. So minimizing those hesitations before things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we go for number 13. 13. Oh. Still feeling like my body is getting tighter, specifically the skin's getting tighter, and the spot where it's choosing to stretch the skin, top of the right foot. It's just the weirdest pain, and like, not feeling it right now, but it seems like just the skin feels tight. So that means probably, hopefully, what I've been doing and what I'm going to continue kind of doing will alleviate what gut I have. It used to be worse, believe it or not, but it'd be nice to get rid of it fully and really have a, I guess, a more aesthetically pleasing body, but also I think getting rid of the gut is going to help with some flexibility. Squats might be easier. I might start throwing more weight on those, do more weighted squats, and the inverted sit-ups might be easier. Definitely less weight, hopefully in this region, will be a key to really unlocking some high-level chin-ups and pull-ups. High-level pull-ups, the one-arm pull-up is something I consider sacred that is not within my current abilities yet. Enough hesitation, enough talking, let's do this. So why am I doing this in a way that's counterintuitive to that? I can only do that for maybe 5 minutes reliably without screwing up my rhythm. And so being able to take a rest in certain areas, like there's things I've done as far as, you know, actual drumming. Like let's say I'm just having something crazy on the hi-hat, just I will change the angle of my wrist, and that'll give certain areas in that muscle a little bit of a break, even though technically I'm still keeping up with the speed and all that. So that's kind of the desire for that, just like, you know, toes all the way forward, flat foot, and then bring the heels, you know, down. That, and then have the, you know, maybe a few different variations that I can rely upon for a little bit. You know, maybe one I can only rely upon for maybe 10 seconds. But I know I can keep an exact beat there, and then I can go back to the old standard, which is almost flat foot, using the right behind my toes as the bounce point, and using that kind of as a bounce, like flexing the muscle just slightly to get that tension, to get that bounce, and bring it down. Which, at first, doesn't let me vary my speed, but with a little bit of practice, easing that tension, strengthening that tension, pushing more force downwards, thinking about downward force, thinking about bounce force, I can fall into a lot of different tempos. So it's not a one-trick pony. It's not a one-tempo technique. Playing around with a metronome, turning it up 10 beats per minute, turning it up 20 beats per minute, turning it up 40 beats per minute, back it down 30 beats per minute, back it up 20 beats per minute. You know, hitting all these things, and you know, hitting spots in between. It's kind of fun to sink into that metronome and kind of lose track of what the metronome sounds like, because you're just overpowering it. You're just on top of it. That's kind of a fun thing, but never perfect. All right, so I think we're on the third set of these. enough notes to self. I guess it wouldn't be one of my workout videos without my notes to self. Things I probably should figure out and work on and look back later and see that didn't really work, or that was a good idea. The heels down, toes up might be a waste of ideas, waste of time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's goodness here. I'm feeling good. I'm glad, very thankful I'm doing this. Extremely thankful to get this workout out of the way. I think the end of the 7-week cycle is on the 27th of this month or something, 23rd, something like that. So yes, I have been slacking, no doubt about it. And the weird thing is, I don't think it's been the workouts that's been getting me sore. Kind of sometimes the way I sleep, sometimes confession time. Playing too many video games, not moving from that position, having my neck feel kind of in pain from it. Although, Saturday night starting midnight till about 1 p.m. I was playing video games, and oh my goodness, I didn't move from that chair too much except for taking a whiz. That was about it. Alright, let's do this. Enough editorializing to myself. I can write some of this stuff down later for writing practice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. A little bit jangly. A little bit not that was not a very rhythmic tempo. Not even spaced. Oh well. I have a friend that was on that marathon. Man, I'm doing it now. On that marathon video game session, I have a friend that stutters, and I was absorbing some of his stutter. Now, I do backtrack on words. So, for example, I say, I do backtrack on words. I sometimes backtrack on words, stuff like that. I'm not exactly certain what I do. I do like the pauses, instead of, do a pause, think of what I'm going to say, and then say it. Put a lot of extra emphasis on it. So maybe, note to self, this idea just came to me. Maybe I should talk less and emphasize more. Not just run away at the mouth like I've done most of the time, but really concentrate on saying the words correctly, as opposed to the way it's been just kind of spilling out of my mouth. If I remember correctly, the next set is grips, and those kind of leg knee ups, which was part of the warm-up. So that whole second half of that warm-up happening now. All right. Good space. $60 and 3. Okay, that's totally doable. 60 and 3. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Should have stopped at 60, but I'm not going to complain about it. 1, 2, definitely feeling it. And even though it's a feeling that's a stop and slow down, still feels good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They told me stop and slow down as soon as I was already stopped or slowed down. You know, that's kind of funny. Usually it's only my stomach that has a time delay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 60. Feeling it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You know, I got these to do. 6 military press, 7 push-ups. That's within the realm of possibility right there. We're almost done with this now. Military press, then push-ups. All right, let's get this done. Well, probably should change the frame, but oh well. It's all right. It's okay. Not gonna start thinking of that song. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. All right. Let's step back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not clicking the ends together, I guess, but I'm okay with that for once. Second half of the second set.
real thirsty. At the end of the set, I'll get some water. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note to self, wash beard after this. Oh yeah, I'll just be taking a shower anyway, so everything gets washed. Which is kind of sad because I took a shower right before this. Whew. That water. Where's that water I ordered? Right here. For a half second there, I felt like I had to take a whiz, but now it's gone. Go figure. Third set. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should try to go a little bit lower with those. I think that would be the good way of it. Sadly, this feels like a very restful position. But let's minimize that hesitation and get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then it's, if I remember correctly, tricep pull downs, or pull downs that focus standing, back pull downs, I guess, latissimus dorsi or something like that. Then tricep pull downs, back and forth for 3 sets. Oh, that belch felt so good. Then after that is bent over, single arm lifts. And after that is frontal and lateral raises to finish off and give my shoulders a little bit of encouragement to be stronger. Wow. Okay. Let's double check to see if I'm right. Yep. Push downs for the back and then push downs for the tricep. Then back bend lifts. Kind of like single arm rows, I guess. All right. man, a little over an hour on this. That's okay. It's been a little while. Not going crazy with the hesitation. There we go. There we go. Nice narrow grip. What did I say? 7 then 6, I think. Yeah, it could be 7 then 6. 1. Could be 10 and 6 too. I'm gonna go with 10 and 6. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9. 10. Don't mind a little bit of foot movement, but I don't try to get too much of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 10. 10. Alright, I'm just going to count very loudly in my mind. Focus on the muscle, see if I can practice that. Maybe that's some sort of skill somewhere. I don't know. This will be for a set of 6. We are on the second set. Second set of 6. Sometimes me counting affects my breathing. That's part of the reason I'm starting to think maybe counting in my head. Counting in my bed is great, but counting in my head is better. Okay. Third set of 10. Come to believe, I probably should have done a set of 7 there, not a set of 10. I'm really feeling it, but hey, it's the end of the workout, so that's okay. It's not going to screw up things for later. Third set of 6. There's that. First set of 3. Second set of 3. Third set of 3. Third set of 3 for the left hand, for the left side. All right. 2 more exercises to do. I believe. And I do believe. It is lateral raises and frontal raises. Push down back I had written down as 7, which was the smart move. But like I said, that's okay. I don't think that little extra will get me sore. Or much like bad sore. Good sore probably. The 7 would have gotten good sore. So we start out with lateral and then we do frontal. Sets of 3 all the way through. Actually face the camera this time, sort of. Okay. A little bit of momentum on that. Last set of 3. Breathing felt a little bit smoother without counting. Still not sure about my breathing / workout practices when actually doing the activity. Some more investigation is warranted. Okay. This is the time in sprockets when we dance. A friend of mine showed me those clips. Man. Okay, why is this not working? There's a trick with this first generation pencil thing. Put it in the thing for a few seconds if it's not connected. And I hope that works with the second generation Apple Pencil. And it should work now. I hope. Push down's back, that's where I want to be. Yep, it works. I'm gonna go ahead and use the eraser. And then do 10 all the way through. Actually, I'm gonna backtrack that. I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna put the 10 right there. To remember that I was mistaken when I filled this thing out. Oh, goodness. All right. Moral of the story is a little bit of static rest and stretch and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how long basically that workout was.
Ideally, it should have been 45 minutes, but you know, hesitation and all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I was a wizard at video editing, if I would have cut out all the hesitation and just did the reps and some of the transition time, but put really a minimal transition time between exercises, how long this workout would have been. But I'm feeling tired now, so I can only imagine. With those little bits of hesitation, that little maybe of breath before your first repetition, you know, getting rid of all that and in the interest of efficiency. Bottom line, I'm not shooting for optimum. I think that's a interesting way to drive myself crazy, trying to go for optimum every single time. I am going to do my best, but part of, I think, doing my best is knowing that optimum is there, trying to get closer to it, but don't get to the point where I'm utilizing effort that would be better utilized for something else. So let's say the effort towards the actual exercise gets sponged away by that effort towards optimization. Reading a little bit that essay in the end of the book of the Black Swan book, where there's a part that I really agree with as far as, you know, off-label protocols and secondary functions and unknown functions and a little bit of redundance built into place to make a system more robust. It's not optimum, but if something goes bad, those redundant systems can be very important, especially in some sort of like life-saving endeavor. You know, the first parachute's totally fine until it's not. Then the redundancy of that second parachute becomes pretty important. That was a bit of impromptu meditation, I guess. All right. Not much stretching, but I'll don't even need to videotape that. I might do a little bit of stretching after this.
Whew. Later it shall be.